crescendo. Good to see Kavarius Hayes back. Always had a big smile on his face, said he was really looking forward to coming back here. And he'll be looking to help Paris just steady things down against Fenerbahce a couple of games ago. They were looking to go joint second, but they lost that one. Then they lost against Monaco, and suddenly they're just trying to hang on here to a top 6 place. They're on the wrong side of that line at the moment. As for Zalgiris, they were the fast starters through the first 7 games. They were top, but have cooled off a little bit. And this win one, lose one, last few rounds means that they're very much on the outside looking in at the moment. The Paris roster looking like this, and the good news for Paris, Colin Malcolm is back. He's missed the last 5 weeks with an injury, but he's traveled and he is healthy again. Dalton Thomas also returned a few rounds ago, so they're as strong as they can possibly be. Thiago Splitter knows that they've got to pull out of this slump. It's 2 Euroleague defeats in a row and also 2 French League defeats in a row. And one man who scored as well, isn't it? Sylvain Francisco's efforts this season have earned him a new contract. He's just signed that. He'll be here till 2027. As for TJ Shorts, what more needs to be said? 4th in scoring, 2nd in assists, 2nd in PIR, and he needs 1 point for 500 today in only his 28th game. That will put him in the top 10 all time. And I think he'll probably get that point within the first couple of Paris possessions. Well, this is par for the course. Such a loud, passionate fan base. It's a retro outfit night as well. As we look at the numbers for Zalgiris, well, dead last in points, dead last in 2-point shooting, dead last in assists, but they allow the fewest assists. They're also the #1 defense in the competition, and they've got the best 3-point defense in the competition as well. What a lopsided stat sheet it is for Zalgiris. The big Achilles heel for Paris is rebounds. They concede the most offensive and defensive rebounds of anyone in the competition. Their biggest strength, the fewest turnovers, which for a team that plays with the speed of Thiago Splitter's squad, that is some achievement. Just the 1 meeting between the 2 coaches came in round 9 when Paris won 83-77. Behind TJ Shorts is 21 points and 6 assists, and Colin Malcolm's 17 points. For different reasons, this is must-win for both these 2 teams. Time is running out for Zalgiris to crack the top 10, and Paris are trying to secure a top 6 spot. They do not want to be dragged into a dogfight in a battle for a play-in, and with a tough run-in to come for both these 2 teams, they've got to come away from Kaunas with a W. So a bit of heightened intensity in the Zalgiris Arena today, if that's possible. There's the announcement that Sylvain Francisco will be a fixture here.
I feel the love, I feel the culture. I love Kaunas. I love being part of Zalgiris. That is where I want to continue my journey. I'm staying here. Let's make big things together.
Yeah, that was an announcement that was well received. Got a soft spot for Paris as well. He was part of that inaugural team back in 2018 when they were first founded. He was one of the foundation players in Paris. Not many left from when he departed back in 2020. A warm welcome for Sylvain Francisco. Not quite the same level of warmth for the visiting players. Nadia Efi is overdue a big game in terms of his three-point shooting. He's been coming up short against Asvel in the last Euroleague game and was 0 of 6 in that game, 0 of 6 as well against Monaco in the French League game at the weekend. But he's always a threat from distance. Paris tend to go as TJ Shorts goes. And you heard Andrea Trinchieri talk about it. We've got to contain him. Plenty have tried, most have failed. So Isaiah Wong gets his introduction to a Zalgiris Arena Euroleague game. I suspect the one-time University of Miami man has never heard anything quite like it before. And last, but certainly not least, their captain, Zalgiris Kaunas. Ahead of the game, of course, the national anthem, which is such an emotional and evocative experience. Basketball rules the sporting world. TJ Shorts will start in the backcourt. Colin Malcolm, Tyson Ward, the Finn Mikael Jantunen, and the former Zalgiris man Kavarius Hayes round out the starting five. It's Francisco in the backcourt for Zalgiris. Ignaz Brazdeikis, Alan Smilagic, Arnas Butkevicius, with the lawman Laurinus Birutis coming off a double-double on Saturday against Rytas Vilnius. And nobody is sitting down, and nobody is sitting quietly. Carlos Perugia is in there somewhere. He's our crew chief. It's a must-win game for Zalgiris, no question about it, with tough road trips to Barcelona and Monaco to come after this one. Only victory will do today, and Paris need to pull out of this little mini slump, and they need to do it now. TJ Shorts trails only Tamir Blatt in terms of assists per game, and nobody in the league has an attack to the rim quite like him. Brian Dunstan and his leadership will be crucial down the stretch. Nobody apart from Eddie Tavares has more blocks. A two-time Euroleague champion, a two-time Euroleague best defender, a two-time Euroleague block leader. Brian Dunstan brings experience, leadership and smarts. Euroleague's 25th anniversary. Wearing the retro outfits to commemorate that. Shorts with the best numbers from the second quarter. You can have those words on a pretty much permanent loop. I wonder how many best performances of the quarters TJ Shorts has. For sheer drama, you won't see many better games than this. The comeback kids have done it again. Sylvain Francisco will, of course, be the player of the game. But it was a big team effort from what looked like an impossible position. Final minute of the first half, they're down by 20. Paris hitting everything. Francisco firing blanks, everybody firing blanks, but they came out with that incredible third quarter, forcing turnovers, getting blocks, knocking down threes, and then the impossible became the possible, and it's turned into the most extraordinary of wins. It has finished. Zalgiris Kaunas 83, Paris Basketball 81. It's a long and rocky road to a play-in for Zalgiris, with trips to Barcelona and Monaco next. But with Zalgiris, you always feel anything is possible. They can come back from 20 points and win, as we've just seen. They can blow a big lead and lose. You just never know what you're going to get with them. Today, we've seen a second half turnaround.
And we deserve this win.
And Sylvain Francisco just saying there, we deserve this win. Seven blocks, 12 offensive rebounds, 5 second half triples. Efficiency from the stripe have all contributed. And what about that block from Isaiah Wong as well? Sylvain Francisco may be the player of the game, but who the chief support could be, that's anybody's guess. Barutis with 8 points and 8 rebounds. Wong with that block. Bukavicius with 3 blocks. Ulanovas cool in the clutch. Everybody contributed. Dunstan Bryant with an 11-point PIR. So much to digest and take away from this one. And our Motorola magic moment, it's got to be, hasn't it? The game is on the line. That he started out with back in 2018. Putting Paris to the sword here. With his 15 points. Just bamboozling Paris. What a game-winning shot as well from deep. Francisco ending up with a PIR of 24. Nadir Ifi, despite all those triples, 5 out of 6 until that buzzer-beating attempt right at the death. Just wouldn't go for him. And as I say, Francisco with 15 points, Brazdakis 16, Ulanovas 12, but everybody chipping in. They don't win without those early Bukavicius blocks early in the second half. That Wong block was huge. Our player of the game. Well, only one candidate.
With the man of the hour, Sylvain Francisco. Sylvain, in the movie Space Jam, Michael Jordan and Bugs Bunny had that secret potion during the halftime. What did the coach have for you guys? What was the locker room speech during the halftime that changed the game completely?
to hit them. That's the most important thing. When we hit them, they don't know what to do. And I think we was really aggressive on the first half, and we pushed the ball. You know, it's easier when they're missing shots, and we got opportunity to go on a fast break and convert to the points, and that's what we did. And we kept the rhythm till the end.